Have you ever stood in the midst of your home, looked around at the clutter, the mess, and felt a sense of overwhelm wash over you? It's a feeling many of us know all too well, that feeling that keeping a clean and tidy home requires an endless supply of energy, time, and effort that we just don't seem to have. You may feel that all the time you've spent cleaning has made very little impact on the overall tidiness of your home and find yourself at a loss of what to do. And what if I told you that this feeling of overwhelm is not a personal failing, but a sign that you've been using a system that is not working for you? What if keeping a clean and inviting home was not about exhausting yourself, but about incorporating smarter habits that fit your lifestyle? What if, instead of battling with an endless list of chores, you could transform your home into a space that is consistently clean, calm, and inviting, all without having to sacrifice your precious time and energy? What if I told you that there was a way to maintain a spotless home without constantly feeling exhausted and overwhelmed? We're not going to talk about intensive cleaning regimes, but about creating a space that supports our well-being, our peace of mind, and our overall joy. For generations, we've been led to believe that keeping a clean home means spending hours on exhausting tasks. That it means wrestling with laundry mountains, scrubbing stubborn stains, and constantly battling a never-ending cycle of mess. The pressure to maintain a perfect home can feel overwhelming, and it can often leave us feeling stressed, defeated, and as if we have failed if we cannot keep up. This feeling can seep into our lives, impacting not only our homes, but also our overall well-being. This isn't a new phenomenon. It's a deeply ingrained societal belief where the home has become a symbol of our personal value and productivity, and this can have a heavy burden, especially for seniors, who may also have the added pressure of physical limitations. And when you feel that you can't keep up with a never-ending list of cleaning obligations, it can leave you feeling inadequate, as if you are somehow not working hard enough or being productive enough in your own life. This idea of perfection is not only exhausting, it is often completely unsustainable, and what's more, it prevents you from truly enjoying your space. The effort of trying to keep everything spotless often comes at a high cost. It takes away from time with friends, family, or simply for quiet relaxation. It leaves you exhausted, frustrated, and ultimately more focused on work than on your overall well-being. It takes away from our joy. It creates a cycle of cleaning for the sake of cleaning. And when the goal is always to have a perfect home, you'll always be chasing an impossible ideal, and it will always feel like an uphill battle. But what if there was another way? What if maintaining a tidy and inviting home was not about spending hours on backbreaking chores, but about incorporating smaller, more manageable habits into your everyday routines? What if small and consistent actions were just as powerful as these big, exhausting pushes that leave you drained? What if, with a few simple changes, you could transform your space and your experience of your home without sacrificing your precious time and energy? It is time to step away from the endless cycle of overcleaning and to start taking control of your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. It's time to embrace the idea that a tidy home does not have to come at the cost of your well-being, that it can be something that you do with kindness and compassion towards your mind, your body, and your spirit. It is about taking back control. I'm talking about focusing on strategies that streamline your cleaning routines and remove any barriers to getting the job done, and of incorporating simple habits that fit seamlessly into your daily activities. It's about acknowledging that consistency is key and that small actions, when done over time, are just as, if not more, effective than one major undertaking. It is time for us to look at what habits and methods can change your daily experience and how they can begin to transform your home and your life. In today's video, we'll reveal 21 smart cleaning habits designed for seniors who want to keep their homes tidy with minimal effort. These aren't just lazy hacks. They're life-changing strategies to save you time and energy and even protect your health. We'll move away from those unrealistic expectations and dive into simple techniques that you can incorporate without making any great sacrifices. It is not about buying a whole new line of organizing tools, It's about making simple shifts in your everyday life that make a lasting impact. From simple tweaks that make daily chores easier to clever tricks that keep clutter under control, these tips are designed to bring peace and order into your home without exhausting yourself. We're not going to show you how to make a perfect home, but how to create a space that feels welcoming, comfortable, and supportive of your well-being. We'll show you how to approach your home and your cleaning routine with a completely new mindset. And while all of these tips are helpful, we know you will be particularly intrigued with our last one, because it is so powerful and so simple, yet it can make a big difference to your overall approach to tidying your home. It will help you avoid the common pitfalls that steal your time and your energy, so it's one you won't want to miss. It's time to transform the way that you care for your home and reclaim not just your time, but also your peace of mind. Let's begin with a task that many of us dread, and that seems to never end: laundry. But it does not have to be a source of frustration. In fact, it can be transformed with a few simple shifts. Let's begin with the strategies that can help make it more manageable and much less draining. The key is consistency and taking small actions that have a long-term impact. Our first secret: place a laundry basket in every bedroom. Such a small step, and yet so impactful. It can remove one of the most tedious aspects of doing the laundry: gathering all the clothes. By placing a basket where clothes are most likely to be taken off, you are setting up a habit that prevents the accumulation of clothes on the floor, and it makes laundry day far less overwhelming and much easier to manage. This isn't just about making your house tidier. It's also about respecting your own body and saving it from all the aches and pains of having to bend over or search for stray clothes around the house. It is about bringing a new simplicity into a task that can often feel so chaotic. Imagine how simple it will be to gather the laundry on laundry day, and how that will impact the ease of doing laundry. Our second habit is about consistency and a clear and simple routine. Setting specific days for laundry can be a real game changer. If you establish a set day or two in the week where you consistently do your laundry, it removes the ambiguity and uncertainty that often contributes to overwhelm. In my home, Wednesdays and Saturdays are laundry days, and this rhythm has created a feeling of structure and simplicity. This predictability also means that other members of the household also know exactly when their favorite clothes will be clean, which will prevent a lot of those frantic searches for that one particular shirt. It removes the temptation to put it off just a little longer, and it transforms it into something more predictable and therefore more manageable. It is about creating structure to make a difficult chore feel so much simpler. Our third secret is a little hack, a way to combine two chores into one simple and efficient task. While you're sorting your towels, why not grab one and give your bathroom counters a quick wipe down? Since you're already in the midst of your laundry routine, you're already there with water and cleaning supplies, so why not take the opportunity to tackle two chores at once? This strategy transforms your bathroom, creating a satisfying sense of accomplishment and making use of otherwise wasted time. It is a way of moving through your tasks mindfully and focusing on efficiency. These three strategies, placing hampers in every room, setting set laundry days, and a multitasking hack, are simple, but their impact is undeniable. You will find yourself looking around your home and thinking, "I've got this." And this is a very powerful feeling that you can apply to the rest of your day. From the laundry room to the bathroom, let's now tackle this space that can often feel overwhelming if it's neglected. It's a place that can quickly accumulate clutter, grime, and who knows what else. However, keeping it clean and inviting doesn't have to feel like a strenuous battle, but rather it can be an easy habit that doesn't require much time, energy, or effort. Our first bathroom habit is focused on the sink. After you have finished washing your hands, don't just rinse and walk away. Why not spend a few extra seconds and use the soapy lather on your hands to quickly wipe down the sink basin? Such a small gesture, and yet it can prevent grime, soap residue, and toothpaste from building up, and it prevents that buildup from becoming a big task for later. It's about choosing consistency over intensity, a way to transform the mundane into something a little more enjoyable and peaceful. It's also such a simple task that it barely feels like a chore and is incredibly quick and efficient. It also means that your sink will always be clean and ready for use, which creates a sense of peace, order, and satisfaction. Our second bathroom hack is all about making use of the time that we are already in the shower, and it's about understanding that the warmth and steam can make any scrubbing job so much easier. So, while you are waiting for your conditioner to work, or while you are simply enjoying the warmth of the water, grab a scrubber or a sponge and give the tiles a quick wipe down. This isn't just about multitasking, it's about embracing efficiency and understanding that you don't have to dedicate extra time to this. By doing it while you are already there, with the water running and steam building up, you are making the task much more manageable and less strenuous. It also means that, over time, your shower will stay cleaner and will require less major cleaning projects to keep it fresh. Our third bathroom tip is all about switching to liquid soap. While solid soap may seem nostalgic, they often leave stubborn soap scum that becomes a nightmare to clean and can often be a contributing factor to the build-up of grime and dirt. Liquid soap is not only far more convenient, it also makes the cleanup so much easier, preventing the accumulation of soap scum, which can be incredibly hard to remove. This seemingly small change will dramatically reduce the amount of time you'll have to spend scrubbing, which will help you not just feel more efficient, but also more empowered, knowing that small choices can have a big impact on your life. And these small and simple choices create a bathroom that feels like a sanctuary instead of another source of stress. These small yet powerful tips, wiping the sink as you wash, cleaning the shower as you shower, and switching to liquid soap, are all simple, easy, and yet so effective. They transform a space that can often feel daunting into one that feels like a peaceful and well-maintained retreat. It's not about spending endless time cleaning, but about adopting these small but mighty habits that make cleaning feel effortless. Now, let's move from the bathroom to another important hub in our homes, the kitchen. And let's focus on that often overlooked appliance that works tirelessly for you, your microwave. While this may seem like an odd thing to focus on, it's something that we use every day and therefore is an important area to maintain. By focusing on this small and overlooked space, we can begin to feel in control of our whole kitchen. Our first tip is all about using the power of steam. After you heat your food, take a moment to appreciate the steam inside your microwave, the warm, gentle moisture that is your best cleaning ally. While the interior is still warm and soft, take a cloth or a sponge and give it a quick wipe. It may only take a few seconds, but this quick wipe will prevent splatters from hardening and will make the cleanup so much simpler. It becomes an incredibly simple process to erase all those traces of mess, and it means that you are not putting off a more difficult job in the future. It also helps keep your microwave clean and fresh in between those deeper cleans. And while you're at it, it is also important to be proactive about this. Use a splatter cover every single time you reheat your food. Such a simple action can be incredibly transformative, preventing messes from even happening in the first place. This does not mean that you should not keep your microwave clean, but when you wipe up immediately and consistently use a splatter cover, you'll reduce the need for deep cleaning sessions that are so difficult to accomplish. These 3 tips, wiping the microwave while it's warm and always using a splatter cover, are such simple methods that will save you countless hours in the future. They're also easy to accomplish with very little energy or effort. When your microwave is clean and ready for its next use, it's so much more than a clean appliance. It's a reflection of the effort that you have made in maintaining an easy and welcoming home. And this can set a really nice tone for the day, reminding you that you are in control and that your space is a reflection of your efforts, not a source of stress. Our kitchen continues to be the focus as we now shift our attention to your dishwasher, an appliance that most people only see as a way to clean plates and cups. But what if we told you that there is so much more than this humble machine can do? How often do we simply accept that an appliance can only do one task? Let's unlock its full potential and see how it can make your entire home tidier. Our first tip is all about giving your dishwasher a little TLC, and this is also about understanding that you must maintain your tools as well as the areas in your home. In order to ensure that your dishwasher continues to work effectively, once a month, add a cup of vinegar to the top rack and run it through a regular cycle. This simple act will help eliminate any odors, and it will prevent buildup of grime, ensuring its longevity and continued effectiveness. And here's the exciting bit. What if you could use your dishwasher to clean so much more than just the dishes? Instead of spending precious time cleaning oven filters, fridge shelves, or sticky light fixtures by hand, carefully load them into the dishwasher and let the machine do its work. This is all about transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary and thinking outside the box when it comes to your everyday tools. When you step away and allow the machine to do the work, you have more time, more energy, and less stress. And when you come back to items that are clean and sparkling, you will feel a sense of empowerment and pride. This small step can transform your entire home and make those usually challenging chores seem completely effortless. And this is the magic of being creative with the tools that you already have. These dishwasher hacks are incredibly valuable and are often overlooked. It's about understanding that our everyday tools are often far more versatile than we realize, and that we can make our lives so much simpler by using them in smart and clever ways. They can not only make a significant difference in your home, but they can transform your entire approach to cleaning, moving from a feeling of obligation to one of true efficiency and ease. It is about being smart, and it is about using the tools that you already have to their fullest potential. Even with a sparkling kitchen, let's not forget those unsung heroes of our homes, the trash cans. As essential as they are to maintaining order, they can often become the source of unpleasant odors and a reminder of the waste and mess that we all create. But with a little thought and intentionality, you can turn a source of unpleasantness into a source of freshness. Our first step is about being proactive. Before placing a fresh garbage bag in the bin, why not add a layer of crumpled old newspaper at the bottom of the can? This simple step helps to absorb and neutralize any odors, while also preventing leaks and spills that can become particularly difficult to clean. These newspapers act as a barrier between the waste and the bottom of your can and prevent future odors from sticking to the plastic. And let's take it a step further. Why not add a drop or two of your favorite essential oil directly to the newspaper or to the trash bag? This will transform each visit to the trash can into a moment of delight, greeting you with a refreshing scent instead of an unwelcome whiff. Think about lavender, citrus, eucalyptus, or whatever scent best suits you. This is not just about masking an odor, but about creating a more pleasant space, transforming a mundane task into something a little more enjoyable and positive, and transforming how you experience your home, with even the smallest details becoming a positive experience. When every corner of your home, even the trash area, is inviting, you will find that your overall mood is lifted, and you feel a sense of calm and peace in every room. These 3 tips, lining your cans with newspaper and adding essential oils, are simple, and yet they have such a powerful impact. You are not only eliminating unpleasant odors, but also transforming the act of throwing out the trash into a much more enjoyable experience, which will make your home feel more welcoming and inviting overall. It's about taking control of even those small, often overlooked areas of our home and choosing to create a more beautiful and a more supportive environment. Now, let's talk about one of the most useful and versatile pieces of equipment you can add to your cleaning arsenal: a cordless handheld vacuum. This isn't just a cleaning tool, it's a game changer, particularly for those of us who value efficiency and ease in our daily routines. If you are seeking to keep your house clean with minimal effort, a handheld cordless vacuum is a tool you need to consider. The freedom that a cordless vacuum provides is nothing short of incredible. No more getting tangled in cumbersome cords, wrestling with heavy equipment, or dragging around a bulky machine from room to room. Instead, you simply grab it and go. A few seconds is all you need to clear away crumbs from the kitchen floor, grab pet hair gathering in the corners, or remove any dust from hard-to-reach shelves. The cordless vacuum is your trusty sidekick, ready to tackle whatever life throws at you. Keep it in a convenient location, the kitchen, the hallway, or even tucked away in the living room so that it's always available and easy to grab whenever you need it. For seniors, this tool is empowering. It saves energy, it reduces strain, and it eliminates the need to lug heavy equipment from room to room. It is also perfect for spot cleaning, allowing you to address small messes as soon as they arise, rather than having to put it off and let it become a bigger and more overwhelming task. Investing in a cordless, handheld vacuum isn't just about making cleaning easier. It's about choosing to prioritize your time, energy, and peace of mind. It's about creating an environment where your home feels consistently fresh and inviting, with very little effort or sacrifice from you, a system designed to empower you and to make your home a place of both beauty and comfort. It is about freedom, it is about empowerment, and it is about taking back control of your space. We've covered numerous tips and strategies designed to make cleaning easier and more efficient, but it's vital to acknowledge that each of us navigates these tasks with different abilities and challenges. When we approach cleaning with self-compassion, it allows us to be more realistic about what we are capable of. Aging can often bring limitations to mobility or create chronic pain, such as arthritis or joint issues. And it's essential to adapt our approaches to these limitations so that we are honoring our body's needs and avoiding any unnecessary strain. If you find yourself struggling with mobility, consider using tools with adjustable handles or choosing lighter cleaning options. Focus on minimizing bending, reaching, and lifting, and remember that you do not need to push yourself beyond your own limits. Be patient with yourself, and remember that it is okay to change your approach, it is okay to change your mind, and it is okay to do less. It's also important to allow yourself time, rest, and to take breaks when you need them. It's a common mistake to try and do everything all at once, but this can often lead to pain, injury, and exhaustion. It's about making choices that honor your body's unique needs. It is about adapting to your limitations with grace and understanding that even small actions, when done consistently, will make a great difference over time. When you focus on working with your body rather than against it, you create more opportunity for a balanced, peaceful, and happy approach to home care. You'll find yourself feeling empowered rather than overwhelmed, and you will be better able to honor your own needs and create an environment that supports them. This will, in turn, have a positive impact on your overall well-being, as well as making your home a more comfortable and peaceful place to be. In a world that often pushes us towards perfection, it is important to remember that it is okay to let go, and it is also okay to embrace the feeling of good enough. The pursuit of a spotless home, of a standard that is often unattainable, can create undue stress and anxiety and will prevent you from enjoying the very space that you are working so hard to maintain. It's time to move away from this expectation and embrace a more realistic and more forgiving approach to how you approach your home. It's important to remember that a home doesn't have to be spotless to be considered clean. It's okay if there are some areas that are a little less than perfect. You do not have to live to a standard that is unrealistic and unattainable. There are times where we have to acknowledge that good enough is not a bad thing, but rather it's a recognition that our energy and time is a valuable resource, and we should not let ourselves be drained in the pursuit of an ideal that has very little to do with our overall happiness and well-being. It is about prioritizing your emotional well-being over some impossible standard that someone else created. When we can let go of that need for perfection, we are better able to maintain our homes without feeling overwhelmed and without sacrificing your own joy. It is about letting go of the burden and choosing a path of peace and compassion instead, a path that allows you to be free from the tyranny of perfectionism and instead be kinder and gentler to yourself. As we navigate the journey of aging, it is essential to remember that there are times when help is needed and is, in fact, a vital and valuable aspect of self-care. While these tips and strategies are designed to empower you to maintain a clean home with greater ease and efficiency, they are not intended to make you believe that you should navigate these challenges alone. There are times when you must acknowledge when you can no longer do it on your own, and it is essential to seek help and support from your community. The reality is that there are certain tasks or certain situations where our abilities to clean are limited, particularly as health declines, and it is so important to acknowledge when it is time to seek help from family, friends, or even professional cleaning services. It is essential to recognize when you are overexerting yourself and that you deserve support. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is actually a sign of strength, and it shows that you are prioritizing your overall well-being. There are people out there who genuinely want to help you and who would be honored to be a part of creating a space that supports your well-being and your sense of peace. And in fact, when you accept that help, you are giving others the opportunity to offer care and compassion to you, and also helping them to feel good in the process. It is okay to acknowledge that you have limitations, that your body may not do what it once could, and it is important to choose self-care over self-sacrifice. Know that it is okay to seek support from family, friends, or professionals, as all are valuable resources in creating a life that is as peaceful and joyful as it can be. It is not about doing it all, but about choosing to ask for support and accept care, and making the choice to put your well-being as your highest priority. As we wrap up this journey, it's so important to remember that maintaining a tidy home is just one piece of the puzzle in living a fulfilling life. Cleaning, though valuable and important, is just a small portion of what it means to live well. It's about living a whole life of caring for not just your space, but also your spirit. As you implement these habits, it is essential to recognize the equally important role of physical activity, socializing, and nurturing your passions. Just as you create space in your home, also create time for the things that bring you joy. By embracing physical exercise, you are supporting your physical health and also reducing your stress levels. By spending time connecting with friends and family, you are nourishing your soul, and by dedicating time to your hobbies and passions, you are bringing joy into your life. You are honoring all of who you are. And it is important to maintain your focus on the positive aspects of life, to see things with a sense of gratitude, and to make the conscious choice to find the good in your life and in your home, because even a home that isn't perfect can be a refuge and a source of peace. Living a whole life is not about any one aspect. It's about integrating all the different elements that contribute to our overall well-being, including a home that is inviting and supportive of your needs. We've explored 21 habits that, when implemented, can completely transform the way you think about caring for your home. It's time to pause, reflect, and take in all that we have learned and how it can transform your life. Remember that the goal isn't to achieve an impossible level of cleanliness or to slave away until you feel exhausted, but rather to find a way to live in a space that is supportive of your well-being and that makes you feel comfortable. These simple yet powerful habits, from placing laundry baskets in every room to decluttering your entryway and creating a lost and found box, are all about finding a gentler, more sustainable, and more joyful way to maintain a clean and tidy home. And these methods are all rooted in practicality, efficiency, and the knowledge that small actions make a big difference. It is all about making life just a little bit easier, just a little bit more joyful, and making your home a sanctuary. It's about understanding that maintaining a clean home is not just about scrubbing, wiping, and organizing, but about making a mindful choice to live in an environment that is calming, welcoming, and stress-free. These methods also help you to realize that you are worthy of care and compassion, and that you deserve to live in a space that reflects that belief. I hope that this video has inspired you to think about your relationship to your home, and to realize that there are other ways of approaching cleaning than with dread or trepidation. You do not have to continue to feel burdened by it, and instead, it can be a source of empowerment, pride, and peace of mind. Now it's your turn to begin your journey to a cleaner, more organized space. As you embark on this new approach, start with just a few of these habits, maybe the ones that resonate with you the most, and do not feel that you have to try and implement everything all at once. Consistency is more important than perfection, so begin with a few things that you can do reliably and then slowly add more as they begin to feel more comfortable. Start with one and remember that you don't have to do everything all at once, you just have to begin. And finally, I want to emphasize the importance of self-compassion throughout your journey. There will be days when your energy is low or when life feels chaotic, and it is in those moments that it is so important to be gentle with yourself and to recognize your limitations. And when you focus on creating a space that is supportive and compassionate of your needs, rather than trying to achieve impossible standards, you will be able to feel more joy. And with that, I'd like to invite you to share your experiences in the comments section below. Have you already tried some of these tips? Was there one that resonated with you more than another? What strategies do you want to try in your own life? And what benefits have you noticed since making a commitment to self-care? I'd love to hear about your journey and to learn from your experiences. You are also welcome to reach out if you have any questions, and I am here to support you along the way. And if you found these tips helpful, I'd like to invite you to share this video with your friends and family and those that might also be looking for a simpler and more effective way of creating a home that feels welcoming, comfortable, and supportive of their needs. By doing so, you are also helping me to continue to create content that is both helpful and transformative, and to create a community that values well-being and self-compassion. And finally, if you want to continue learning and growing and to receive more valuable advice, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, as there are many more valuable lessons that I will be sharing in the future. It is my intention to create a supportive space where we can all feel empowered, inspired, and encouraged to create lives that are filled with joy, beauty, and a deep sense of peace. You are welcome here, and I look forward to sharing more with you soon.